All right, so what are the highest profit margin homemade food products, not baked goods? In this video, I'm actually going to give you 15 other types of foods that you can produce and make from home, sell them locally, and make a great side hustle or an additional couple $1,000s a month selling these food products. Now, I'm going to give you the name of them. I'm going to break down the average costs, and then I'm going to break down the average retail price points. So you want to stick with me from now, number one, down to number 15, because many of these, by the way, are all cottage food products that are approved in most every single state. And they'll give you an opportunity to make them from home, which is an even cheaper endeavor. We're going to dive into those 15 right now. All right, so welcome back to Marketing Food Online. It's David Roberti. And as I mentioned in the introduction, let's dive into this specific list. I've actually put together quite a bit of research to find out what are the margins, what are the best food products that are non-baked goods. Now, if you didn't catch my other video, the 15 highest profitable baked goods, I'll leave a link down in the description, or you can check it out up here as well. That has been viewed quite often. We got about 30,000, 40,000 views on that video. You definitely want to take a look at that one if you're into baked goods. But this is actually going to be other food products. So let's dive into number one, homemade jams and preserves. Now, the average cost is around $2 per jar. That includes your ingredients and your packaging. Now, average selling price could be $8 per jar or upwards of 10. This will give you a profit margin roughly around 75%. Now, keep in mind that some of the costs for the ingredients and the labels and packaging will be slightly different. You may find something even cheaper or maybe a little bit higher, but this is a good starting point to understand the price points and the average profit margin. Now, why would I justify selling them for $8, Damien? Well, the price of an $8 jar is justified by a handcrafted nature and small batch production of homemade jams and preserves. Now, this is unlike mass-produced alternatives. These jams can be marketed as artisanal, made with locally sourced fruits potentially, and even free from artificial preserves, highlighting the unique flavor combinations. Now, such as strawberry basil or blueberry lavender can actually attract consumers looking for gourmet products that stand out from the standard grocery store options. Packaging in glass jars. Now, this, along with a custom label, adds to the premium appeal, making them perfect for gift giving or even special occasions, and that justifies pricing them at around $8. All right, so number two, herbal teas, the dry version. Now, let me tell you about this. Average cost is around $1 per bag. That would be the herbs itself and your packaging. Now, the average selling price is around $6 per bag. Now, your profit margin is roughly 83% on this type of a product. Now, what's the justification in the marketing angle, Damien? Well, herbal teas, especially when marketed as organic or wellness focused, can command a higher price due to the perceived health benefits and the quality of the ingredient used. Now, when you're offering blends like chamomile lavender for relaxation or even peppermint ginger for digestion, can actually tap into a growing market for functional foods. The $6 price point is supported by the labor-intensive process of drying and blending these herbs. Now, along with the premium packaging that emphasizes the artisanal small batch production. Now, one other thing to keep in mind is that this product appeals to health-conscious consumers who value natural remedies or even are willing to pay higher quality for price point items. Number three is pickles. And believe it or not, there is a huge market for just pickles. And let me explain this one. The average cost of around $1.50 per jar, which would include cucumbers, vinegar, spices, and packaging. Now, the average selling price, though, is around $7 to $8 per jar, giving you a profit margin of roughly 78%. Now, what's the justification, Damien, in the marketing angle on this one? Well, pickles made at home can be positioned as a healthier, more flavorful alternative to store-bought versions, which are often loaded with a ton of preservatives, by the way. The $7 price reflects the use of the fresh, even local produce, and the unique flavor profiles that can be achieved with the custom spice blends. By offering a varieties like spicy garlic dill or even sweet bread and butter pickles, you can cater to a diverse taste. Now, also marketing these pickles as handcrafted with the emphasis on a traditional pickling method can actually appeal to foodies and those looking for a nostalgic yet flavorful side. All right, so number four is seasonal nuts. This could be spiced or candied. Now, this one is a huge one. It's actually one that I sell online. And let me explain to you how I do it. The average cost is $3 per 8-ounce bag. That would be your nuts, spices, and your packaging. Now, the average selling price, though, is between $12 per 8-ounce bag or even more. By the way, I actually charge $24.99 for 1 pound online through my Amazon store. Now, profit margin is around 75%. All right, so what's the justification, Damien, for that high price point, and how do you market it? Well, seasoned nuts are a premium snack option that can justify a $12 price tag due to the high quality ingredients and the labor involved in creating complex flavor profiles. Offering gourmet flavors like, let's say, rosemary, sea salt, almonds, or even like a honey cinnamon pecans can differentiate your product from cheaper mass produced snacks in the grocery store. Now, these nuts can be marketed as a healthy, high protein snack that is actually perfect for gift giving or even just enjoying on your own. All right, so number 5, gourmet popcorn. Now, I have touched on my channel here a little bit about this before. I did a whole video about gourmet popcorn. It is a hugely profitable, probably one of the most profitable foods on the planet. And let me explain to you this one. Now, the average cost is around $1 per bag or even less. Corn oil, flavorings, and packaging, right? You've got average selling price of around $5 per bag with a profit margin of 80% or upwards of 85%. All right, so justification for this price point, Damon, and how do you market it? All right, so you got to keep in mind, the gourmet popcorn market has seen a significant growth in the past 10 years with consumers willing to pay a premium for creative flavors like truffle parmesan, caramel pecan, or even a spicy sriracha. Now, the $5 per bag is justified by the artisanal nature of the product and the high-quality ingredients you use. Unlike standard popcorn, gourmet versions are often non-GMO, gluten-free, and free from artificial additives. You want to market this popcorn as a healthier yet indulgent snack that's perfect for movie nights, parties, or even gifts that can attract a broader audience. You want to work on creative packaging, even eco-friendly bags or tins can further the boost of the sales. All right, so number 6, this one is amazing, hot sauce. I've even done videos again on my channel about hot sauce and the fact that you can make this very inexpensively and charge a fortune. Let me get into this one. So the average cost to produce a hot sauce can be around $2 a bottle. This is going to be your peppers, your vinegar, and spices and packaging. Now, keep in mind, this is a product that can be produced in mass, in really big bulk, which will reduce your cost overall per bottle. The average selling price can be in upwards of $10 a bottle. I've actually seen it go way above that, even on Amazon. Profit margins around 80%. All right, justification and marketing for this one, Damien? Well, homemade hot sauce can actually command an upwards of $10 price point due to the craft and care involved in creating these small batches. Flavor-packed sauces. Keep in mind, by using high-quality, fresh ingredients, and if you can get them locally, it's even cheaper, and unique pepper varieties, you can produce a product that actually stands out from this mass-produced hot sauces you find all over the markets. Marketing your hot sauce as artisanal, again, with the focus on bold, unique flavors, can actually attract a hot sauce enthusiast and foodies alike. Highlighting the versatility of the sauce, such as its uses in marinades, a dip, or even a condiment as a side, can broaden its appeal. Number 7, salsa. This is actually one of my most favorite snacks myself to eat, but salsa. This one is another great one. The average cost is around $1.50 per jar, including tomatoes, onions, your spices, and packaging. Now, the average selling price, and this is actually low, but for this video, I put it at about $7 per jar. Your profit margin is around 78%. Now, justification and marketing. Let's dive into it. Fresh, homemade salsa can easily command a $7 price point due to its superior taste and quality compared to mass-produced options. The use of fresh, local ingredients and the absence of preservatives are key in selling points for justifying this price point. Now, offering a range of heat levels, that's where it's going to come in the difference, from mild to extra hot, as well as unique flavor combinations and profiles like mango habanero, roasted garlic, can attract a diverse customer base. Marketing your salsa as a fresh, all-natural product that's perfect for parties and cooking and even snacking can help differentiate from the mass-produced stuff. All right, next one up is number 8, herb-infused oils. Now, this is something that a lot of chefs have been using over the past nearly 6 or 7 years. It's grown in huge popularity. Is flavor-infused oils in a lot of different dishes, even just being drizzled over salads. All right, let's dive into this one. $3 per bottle on average is what it's going to cost you with your oil, your herbs, and packaging. Remember, try to get the oils in bulk and the herbs in bulk. Average selling price is around $12 a bottle with a profit margin of 75%. As a matter of fact, I've seen herb-infused oils again online on Walmart.com and even Amazon.com for around $18, even $20 a bottle. Now, justification and marketing. Now, if herb-infused oils are seen as a gourmet product that enhance the flavor of any dish, from salads to pastas. Now, the $12 price point is justified by the use of your high-quality oils, such as extra virgin olive oil, fresh herbs, if you can get them locally again, as well as labor-intensive infusion process, which actually costs a little bit more for you to do it in smaller batches. Marketing these oils as versatile kitchen staples, perfect for home cooks and food enthusiasts, can attract customers and consumers willing to pay for high-quality products. Highlighting its artisanal production process and the use of organic or even locally sourced herbs can further enhance its perceived value. Almost there. Number 9, we're going to dive into granola, the non-baked version, which is growing big time. The market for granola that's non-baked is getting bigger by the day. Now, the average cost, though, is even less than making traditional granola that potentially is either baked or infused with other flavors. Average cost is $2 per 8-ounce bag. So you have your oats, you have your nuts, you have dried fruits, and packaging. Now, the average selling price is $8 per 8-ounce bag, giving you a profit margin of about 75%. Now, let's justify this. What is the price point? Non-baked granola, often seen as a healthier alternative to sugary cereals, can easily justify an $8 price point due to its wholesome, nutrient-rich ingredients. Now, by offering even further gluten-free, organic, or even a high-protein options, you can cater to health-conscious consumers who are willing to pay a premium for nutritious breakfast or snack foods. Marketing your granola as a versatile product that can be eaten on its own, mixed with yogurt, or even used as a topping in a smoothie bowls can broaden its appeal. Number 10, spice blends. Big, gigantic market. But yes, you can even do it on a small scale. Average cost is around $1 per jar, spices and packaging. Your average selling price for this video, I actually put it at about $6 per jar, gives you a profit margin around 83%. You have to keep in mind that you can even go higher depending on the specific spice you're making and the blend you're making as well. Justification in marketing. So homemade spice blends can command a higher price due to the customization and quality of the ingredients. Offering blends like smoky barbecue rub, Italian herb mixes, or even curry spice blends can appeal to home cooks looking for convenience and flavor. Now, the $6 price point is supported by the artisanal nature of the product and the premium spices that you use. Marketing these blends. Okay, let's dive into that a little. Time Solutions is a time-saving, busy family solution. Grab and go, unique gifts for foodies can attract a broader customer base. Packaging, you need to get a glass jar with custom labels that include suggested uses or even recipes that can further enhance their value and appeal. Number 11, flavored vinegars. Now, similar to infused oils, but this is the vinegar version. Often, the average cost is around $2 per bottle. You have vinegar, flavorings, and packaging. Now, the selling price can be in upwards of $10 per bottle, giving you an 80% margin. All right, justification of marketing, Damien, for this one. Well, flavored vinegars, such as raspberry balsamic, herb-infused white vinegar, are seen as actually gourmet cooking essentials that can cost and justify up to $10 per bottle. The labor-intensive process of infusing vinegars with fresh herbs, fruits, or spices adds to its perceived value. Now, marketing these vinegars as versatile products that can be used in dressings, marinades, or even cocktails can attract food enthusiasts and home cooks. Number 12, fruit leathers. Now, this one's really interesting. Now, average cost for this one is around $1 a roll, which would be the fruit puree and the drying process itself. Now, the average selling price can be in upwards of $5, $6, or even $7 per roll, based upon a profit margin of around 80%. Now, justification in marketing. Fruit leathers are a healthy, all-natural snack that can easily justify a $5 price per roll due to the use of fresh, high-quality fruits and the time-intensive drying process. Now, offering flavors like strawberry, mango, mixed berry can appeal to both adults and also children too, looking for a nutritious alternative sugary snack. Marketing these fruit leathers as vegan, gluten-free, or free from artificial additives can attract health-conscious consumers. Number 13, honey, infused or raw. Now, of course, this will be dependent slightly upon your cottage food laws in your state, so you want to double check about raw honey, okay? The average cost can be around $3 per jar if you're making this yourself. Raw honey, infusion ingredients, and packaging. Now, the average selling price for honey, I've actually seen gourmet bottles in excess of $18 to $19 or even $20, depending on the size as well, but this is $12 per jar. That's going to give you a margin of around 75%. Justification in marketing, Damien, for this? Well, raw or infused honey is seen as a premium product due to its natural health benefits and its artisanal process of infusion. Whether offering plain raw honey or even infused varieties like lavender or even chili pepper, the $12 price point for this jar is justified by the labor-intensive process and the use of your high-quality ingredients, probably locally if you're making this honey in your backyard. Marketing honey as a versatile product that can be used in cooking, baking, or other natural sweeteners for tea can attract a wide audience. Now, emphasizing the health benefits, such as being an all-natural remedy for colds or allergies, can further justify the premium price. Number 14, we're going to get into trail mixes, which are always an amazing snack on the go. Now, the average cost is around $2 per 8-ounce bag. Now, that would include your nuts, dried fruits, seeds, and packaging. Now, your average selling price, though, could be anywhere from $8 to $9 per that 8-ounce bag, roughly about 75% profit margin.